Hello everyone, welcome. Lemmy424 here, and today we are doing Crusader Kings 3 Ironman challenge. So, let's get into it. It's been a few days since I've done, well, any streams. I had a bit of a weekend off, bit of personal reasons, mainly just for a party. Yo, Rickety Bridge, welcome in. Damn, that was fast. That's what she said. Yeah, so we're back at it with the regular streaming schedule. I absolutely butchered that fucking pronunciation. Regular streaming schedule. I can speak. Oh, bro, I could have 100% started 5 minutes earlier. I just needed a pee. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I can't remember if my last King Queen thing died on stream last time, because I kind of played on a bit. I kind of think it never. I took over as this woman. I can't remember if I was actually on stream with her for long. But yeah, I took her over, and I went through a sort of like, oh yeah, I need this bitch to die before the rest of her like children like get assassinated and die. So we've taken over as this guy. He's called the Bloodfather, which I think is quite a cool ass name, the Bloodfather. And that's because he has all three traits. Yeah, it's taken me till 1287 to have a child with three really good traits. But he's hale, genius, and beautiful. He's also fecund and strong. He has some absolute bullshit about him. Not gonna lie, he's unironically one of the best roles I think I've had. And unfortunately, he's probably not gonna last long because he's already obese. And was massively stressed. I'm hoping that this little hunt he's on can maybe de-stress him a little bit. But yeah, last time we was pushing back Italy. These motherfuckers have been expanding down here. I ain't even done anything down here. They're just on their own volition. I was also looking around. I randomly own these two places. These two counties. I randomly have here. So I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm starting to take over Africa and the Middle East without even stepping actual foot in there. So yeah, my vassals are doing bits. They're doing pretty good. All I need now is to kind of gear up towards the inevitable, which is the Mongolian horde. Because they're definitely coming. It's just whether they decide to consolidate all there first. But we're going to roll tide for a little bit. I've apparently visited somewhere. Oh, great. Well, that's going to critically stress me out, so let's not do that. You were supposed to lose stress, not gain it. You are the chosen one, Bloodfather. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting back on the streaming. I just needed yesterday off because I was hungover as hell. And ain't no one able to do much when they're hungover. Loyal subjects. Yeah, that's one I was going to actually plan on getting, loyal subjects. I'm sure it was. Wait, didn't I already... Isn't there a reform going on? Now, I never chose to reform to religious patronage. What is going on? Now, that shouldn't have even been possible, right? Because it said there was already reform that had happened. So why the hell is religious patronage happening? This game likes to troll me sometimes. So that's literally prolific hunters and religious patronage. They're both being made without me actually asking that to be done. This game, man. This game at times just wants to bend you over. I might have to do the unthinkable and hybridize. Just to get rid of M2. Because otherwise, I'm going to be stuck with M2 really rubbish things I don't want. Oh yeah, there's going to be factions as well. Raising up 24 members. They got 5. So yeah, what I was doing on the last one is, because there was a bunch of heavy hitters all gearing up to try and take me on, I was just trying to like weaken them a little bit with bribes. So I think that's mainly what I've been doing. Unfortunately, I can't bribe some of them. Like, the ones who are not positive, they're probably not going to be able to be bribed into leaving. Because I think we need to be about 80. They need to like you at about 80 to be able to want to leave. Like, him, I could quite easily bribe him, but he's only got 6,000 troops anyway, so at that point, is it even worth me bribing him? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but, like, you know, if I even can do it, because I'm travelling, I can. So he gains 46 opinion, and it only costs me 200 gold, so we're gonna bribe him. So he likes me 98, so he should leave that faction now. But I'm not even gonna bother doing them, because they're all weak anyway. Like, the strongest is this guy at, like, 10,000. So, plus they're already about to raise up. Like, they're too weak. Yo, Nerd of Anarchy, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, so we're probably going to have a civil war in maybe the next month and a half. Definitely whilst we're on this hunt, there'll be a civil war rise up. You have some new knowledge to share. Brilliant, I love new knowledge. Pray tell. That throne is by far the worst throne I've ever seen. He's quite possibly the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of him. I should have probably looked at some of these before last time. Am I going down the warfare tree? I think I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, so we'll do warfare. Then we'll probably do learning. I'll probably give stewardship a bit of a miss, which is ironic given the fact I've been playing tall this entire time. But yeah, we'll probably give it a dip just because of how rubbish my guy's stewardship actually is. But we do need more learning. Did hybrid culture with Dutch. Wanted to make converting in that area easy, so I chose German heritage with English language. Alright. Issue you discovered. Oh, what was that? Champagne has arrived. Oh my god, he's actually really good. He's 43, but he's genuinely really good. Yeah, that guy's left cult, so I bribed him, so he's left the faction now. That's nice. I mean, they're going to raise up and fight me soon, but at least when they raise up, there's not as many of them now, and that's what I wanted. I hadn't looked at court positions for a while. My wetness is poor. Ah, they're all poor. I have a food taster. Why is my guy obese? Bring me the Scamony! When my heir took over, he became Emperor Germania, which I could never create. Court, right? No, the whole court. Except wife and kid left, all 200 something. Damn! That's crazy. The only thing I can think of is maybe he had, like, some sort of birthright to parts of forming the Emperor of Germania. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. Maybe that's why. But then, if that was the case and he's your heir, you should still own the other stuff. I believe that's usually how it works. Because you would have rights to whatever your birthrights are, plus everything else. Unless you already had it was choosing the German heritage, yeah. Unless it made, like, it was an empire, so maybe it made 2 empires. So maybe you had enough land to form that second empire upon your heir taking over, so that's why it did it. Because I know it does that with kingdoms. You had to go feudal, create the Holy Roman Empire, outsort it, yeah. That kind of sucks that happened, though. I'm not gonna lie. That is kind of sucky. I should have probably done this off screen, but Yana. Cool. So they've all got people, successors. All my men at arms are maxed at the minute. I do want to just check my inventory. Alright, I've had this Norse Warhammer equipped. That gives me 2 more knights. Honestly, I like this spear, but it's only really useful if I'm going down the learning route, which I probably will be eventually. What's this one do? Oh, that's just a flat +1 to learning. Cool. Because of my heritage, the title wanted to go German instead of Irish, so always go your heritage with your other language. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. Always go your heritage with your other language. Yeah, you see, you basically just adopt the language. Thankfully, I've managed to bully everyone to being Astaru Norse. Like, they've pretty much always been Astaru Norse. Filkia Eurohound's Crown. Is that the one I've got equipped? I think I've got Rat Crown equipped. Oh, I've got the Goblin Crown. So he wants that crown. Which, you know what? Honestly, I think I'm just going to let him have. Because, why not? He can just have that crown. And then he'll also like me a bit more. So yeah, he can just have that crown. I know it might be counterintuitive to give something away, but at the end of the day, I wasn't going to use that crown because it's kind of rubbish. So, if it's something like that and it's kind of rubbish, I may as well just give it away, right? That's what I've been doing with the bribes. I've been giving things that I'm not going to use away as bribes. We'll send some of these hostages to get indoctrinated by my people. We'll just indoctrinate them into the Norse way of thinking. Holy Roman Crown, plus 20 vassal limit. That's actually pretty dope. I don't want to change his. I can't have an alliance with that douchebag. Cool. Right, let's just roll Tide. My son learnt the Finnic language. Fair enough. I'm going to try and hawk a pheasant Gonna try and hot tour. Spit on that fang. It'd be a right Richard relocation if the Mongolian Empire attacked during this civil war. That's probably going to happen soon. I'm not gonna lie. That's exactly what I'd do though. I could pay money to get that, and I'd lose some stress. I don't really want to pay 450 gold, but I need to lose stress. So, what's my stress at? I'm at 168. Yeah, I really need to lose some stress. What's my guy at? He's sadistic. He's a profligate, sadistic, gluttonous, and ambitious. So I need to 100% wipe in this civil war. I can't wipe peace, otherwise I'll gain stress. But if I 100% wipe, then I'll be able to lose stress. Found a funny bug. When you have a co-monarch and they take over, the notification reads co, repeat like 10 times, monarch has taken over. Because I'm sadistic as well, in this next war, this civil war, I should be able to exterminate a few people, and I should lose some stress, because normally sadistic people, they can just execute people and lose stress. Graceful aging. Dude, I'm only like 29. I'm sure my guys are like... Right. I will not befriend. I'm sure I'm only like... I'm 30. Yeah, 29, 30. So, how are you finna say graceful aging? Dude, I'm not old. Right. I'm assuming Paderborn's a war target. Paderborn's a war target. So as them idiots there, I honestly think they're all going to be attacking from the north. Yeah, there's some there. Yeah, I think most of them are probably going to be attacking from the north or England. So where'd my little flag go? Right, I've got a little flag here. We're going to move this rally point there so it's a bit closer. 52 days to raise them. You can start organising the army. Yeah, I put like some of my most powerful vassals in charge, even though like, you know, some of them are a bit rubbish. Because I wanted to kind of... Well, I was hoping that they wouldn't raise up and attack me. You can just try and return with iron. Iron. Aaron. Take yourself to O'Shea Hegarty's office. Where are you going? You're going there. Even though you'd have to go across that bridge. Right. We'll send them over there. But I did find that if you want as Cormac is selfish and not selfish, they can do too many stupid things and start with low opinions. Yeah, 100% they can. 100%. I found that out the hard way as well. I hear the train whistles again. Lots of war, yeah. In all fairness, it's not my fault. It's a civil war. I'll lose 39 stress because of that, because I basically told this guy to strip down and walk naked in front of me. Screw it, let's do that. We need to lose stress. Now I'm no longer overwhelmed by stress. Nice. Oh, they've just pussied off. They're gone. You know what, bro? No. Well, I've got my siege engines, so I'm just gonna take their capital then. F it. We're gonna press F to pay respects up in here. I love how King Dingleberry's leading that army despite the fact that he's like 80. I find that quite funny. Seal the tent and have this witch burn. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I know you can pick certain options of dialogue depending on what your personality is. So like that's only an option because I'm sadistic, I believe. I think if I wasn't sadistic, that wouldn't have been an option. Right, let's see. So that's like what? 25,000 there. There's 24,000 coming from there. Won your first war against your fellow conqueror. If you are commanding an army, you better bring everything in the kitchen sink. Yeah, exactly. You know what? I'm not actually going to fight them there. I'm going back on my territory because I've just realised that they're bringing the whole British Armada. So I'm coming back to my territory. Yeah, I'm coming back to my territory, and I'm just going to hope that I can goad them into a defensive war. Which, I mean, they kind of have to have the offensive at this point. First Army of Mark. Marky Mark. Second Army of Marky Mark. Third Army of Marky Mark. Like, honestly, if I start winning battles, they're kind of cooked, bro. I don't even think they'll want to fight me, though. Like, I honestly think they'll wait until their reinforcements arrive. We're just gonna, like, match a bunch of my people up there. And just try and, like, stomp on them, I guess. Did I really send 2 people to the same place? First Army of Mark can go up there then. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said I gained a trait Time Traveller. I was just gonna say, who am I? Doctor Who? Actually, if you don't mind, it's just the Doctor. No, I don't care, he's still my hostage. Effort. We're gonna cast down the heterodoxy. Right. Where... Is this literally their... Oh no, I was gonna say, is this literally their entire army here, but it's not. I was gonna say, where's the rest of our army? There's 25,000 of them there. And there's the odd schmidgins up there. But yeah, after his fight, we should be on like probably positive war score. There we go. Lost more stress. Nice, nice, nice. Right, we captured some people. What's my stress is kind of low now. So I was stressed a little bit, but no, I'm not. So that's good. So I don't really have to execute people. Give my disinherited son a kingdom. Now to keep revoking and give him back vassals that want to challenge his title. Yeah, that's unfortunately something that is a bit cracked. You know what? I don't think they're gonna come from over there. I don't even know where they are actually. They might be coming. They might be bringing the British. They're bringing some people from up there. So they're probably going to be mounting an offensive. Who have I got here? The First Army of Dortmund. They can just go there. The First Army of Huxwagen. The First Army of Arnsberg. And Soist. Let's be entertained. Yeah, my wife likes to be entertained. I might actually have to start taking one of their counties. Who has my siege engines? You have siege engines. And you have siege engines. So maybe I should just like march them down there. To like, you know, try and take on some of that. And then I'll bring these down here just for a bit of just in case they try and hit me with a surprise attack. I can now unlock another perk for Marshall. Nice, nice, nice. Siege weapon effectiveness. That probably couldn't have come at a better time. I'm kind of annoyed that he wasn't going down the middle line though, because I believe the middle line's what gives me less money for my troops. Yeah, it's that one, Army Gold Maintenance, mine's 15. So it's really that one I needed to be going down. But we'll just go with that. Give my siege engines an excuse to siege engine. I honestly think they might be coming back down here. I mean, even if I do 30,000's 30,000, I can probably take them on their land. 30,000's not exactly a massive army. It's just if they decide to come. Yeah, so they are actually planning to hit me. Right, well, we'll just leave these here. Ha! They decide to not do that, they decide to go away. Cool. So they're like probably gonna go up there. Had so many grandkids from my daughters, married them to just about every ruler in the land. Now my genetics program is humming along. Right, I think that army is actually coming down here. And they'll probably get down there in less than 4 months. So I might have to be careful with that. My concubine is bearing a child. Nice. I can demand a hostage from this idiot though. My champion. I'm not going to imprison my champion. He's obviously a champion for a reason. The betrothed can marry. I can go on this hunt. I mean, I may as well, right? Let's have a little look. You know what? We're going to get you to fill the coffers, I think. We need extra gold. Because the chances of them rising up and actually doing anything are very low. They're kind of shit, in all honesty. I think they've congregated, like, the entire of their army directly there. Yeah, and now, as I expected, they're marching directly to me. 44 days. If they land up there, I could probably actually do that. So that's 32 days. Let's just see. 15 days. So they could, in theory, get me. I think they're planning on coming down this way. If I consolidate my army here, and I just make a stand. You're not even being led by anybody. Why would you do that, you asshole? Right. Also, how have they got so many troops? I mean, they technically only got like 5,000 more than me, but they shouldn't have that many. Like, bruh. Huh, some reason I can hire the Odin's Valkyrie. That's strange. I didn't think there was of hostile faith. There we go. Now we should be on level playing field. Yeah, now we're on about a level playing field. Just invited about every positive trait person under 25 to court. Was about 30 people. Took hours to marry them off. Teaches you to pay attention to the difference between save and load. I wanted to load for save, not overwrite it. Well, that's not good. Right. This is good though. I've just taken that piece of land. They apparently have trebuchets. Well, that's not good. Oh, that is really not good. How in the fudge pudding do they have trebuchets? So I don't really want to take them on their land, even though I've probably got better knights than them. I don't want to take them on land that they technically earn. I am not going to pay 900 gold for that because that will put me in debt, and debt is not good. The hunt is cancelled. What a bampot. So I could probably match them there, and they won't run away from me, I don't think. My recent save is 22 days before my death. I keep replaying to make sure I transition to feudal correctly. That's actually kind of smart, I'm not gonna lie. Right, I'm gonna wait there, I think, because I don't want to... Yeah, there we go. I didn't want to risk hitting them on my land. Oh, they're moving down to that land. Shit. The only problem is, because we're equal, I know I technically have the advantage because my knights are more powerful, but with their defender advantage, they probably have the overall advantage. Like, that's the only problem. And that's what I want to avoid. There we go. I keep forgetting to go to the laws right away since absolute rule goes back to 1. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing you need to remember. It's my daughter hasn't had someone teaching her this entire time. Lol. Unless the person who is teaching her died. Right. So even though we're technically losing this war, in the long run we're not gonna. Like, we should stomp this. Leave him to his fate because I'm sadistic. Like, we should stomp this. We should absolutely stomp this. Like, it should be mid-diff, but we should still stomp him. Yeah, we're stomping him. Like, it's actually as if it was a no-diff. Yeah, they actually just got no-diffed. And that was without this guy being led. Yeah, they actually just got no-diffed. That wasn't even funny, how no-diffed they got. Found the trait the Guardian has isn't that important. Had a really high martial stew kid and got a 4-star martial kid. Yeah, that's that's unfortunate. That sometimes happens. I didn't even realise that could happen. Fuck it, I'll fight it. I kill a beast. Nice. Right. So I've won a few good defensive battles. We're going to take back some of this land that they've hit. Look at them scurrying like dirty little rats. Rats. Am I having an aneurysm, or did I just have 2 children days apart? no, if I want twins, if there was twins, I won't be able to name them both. It's a bit glitched on console. You can only really name one twin, unless I'm just really dumb. So I got. Well, that's actually some really good stats. We're gonna educate this little kid. Actually, was one of those historic characters. Gotta snatch those up. No. I wouldn't have thought any of these would be historic characters, just simply for the reason I started as an independent person. We will give him 2 different upbringings though. He can be stewardship. Yeah, I've seen sometimes Wanderers pop up. I had, what's he called? I can't remember who it was, but I did get, I can't remember what the fuck it was called now. Da Vinci, I think. I think it was Da Vinci. Yeah, I'm sure it was Da Vinci. This idiot, well, he's not an idiot. He's going to be quite smart. He can go learning. My Snoop Dogg Almanac can do it. We need to, like, marry these off to some people as well. Because bro's got the good traits. We're going to go traits, inheritable. And we're going to go by age. We just need to find someone with, like, pretty good traits. There should be a fair amount of them. Like, I know, like, they're probably, like, cousins or some shit, but I have been keeping it in the family a lot just to have good kids, because I haven't really found that inbreeding's much of a thing now. We'll go with that one. Yeah, it's like, obviously it says there's a risk that they'll be inbred, like the children, but in all honesty, I haven't really had an inbred kid. And I've been finding that a lot of the children that I get, it tends to be the female ones who have the better traits. And I don't know why that is, in all honesty. It is good to have, like, reinforced traits as well. Like, to reinforce the genius and that is honestly better than going for someone who's just got Herculean, for example, or Amazonian. So if I can reinforce the genius and the beautiful, that'd be better than me just finding someone who's Amazonian like that. That's pretty good. She's free, but she's free and related, but I don't care. We're keeping it in the family, bro. Stop that, you heretic. You're just gonna go, right? Right, my guy should not be stressed now. He's at 17 stress. Most recent addition to my empire is the Baltic. Now I have to finish off Italy, then pick the next front. No clue where though. Yeah, it's Italy or Loki, you bitches. If you're going in Italy, you better bring your siege engines because Italy's quite hard. Like, they love to throw hands. Italy really do enjoy throwing hands. Well, if they want to be, like, fighting over there, I have a feeling they're going to try and bait me. They're trying to bait me over there, and they're all just going to rat across the ocean and match for Paderborn. Because that's often what happens. They try and bait you into a fight somewhere, and then they'll just like run across like little rodents. Yeah, they're getting no diffed. They're getting absolutely no diffed. Yeah, they just got stomped. Yeah, that was just absolute no diff. They just got destroyed. I've somehow got another perk. I've been fighting this war for that long. I got another perk. Heavy infantry, spearman, archer. Yeah, we'll go with that because that's damage. By Loki, have you no shame? Gods! Culture has discovered divine right. Hell is divine right? There must be one on the last one, surely. Short range duration, -10, cool. That far right rose, where I go first, +4 knights. Yeah, exactly. The far right is, it's such a good row. I've captured a bunch of people as well. Are any of them important? No. So we'll just try and ransom. Since when did my money shoot up to 4,500? Have I not been paying attention? Because I definitely didn't have that amount of money. I was really lacking in the financial side of things. I don't know. But my brother, Sven, had his heart ripped out. Fair enough. I also lost stress for that. Probably because I'm sadistic. I don't know how I have so much money. If I'm going to be honest. I was losing money in this war. You give a gift to everyone in your court, they all love me now, and then in 3 weeks you die. Rip. Well, we'll use this money, and we'll just try and upgrade some stuff. Go on then, we'll upgrade the cows. Actually, I'm gonna save some money and send my guy to uni. Studied an old battle. Uncover ancient knowledge. You gain 1 martial, 1 learning, and a commander bonus for 20 years. Vassals all want 150 up to 225 gold, and they still won't love me, so I give them artifacts. Yeah, that's what I had to do when this guy took over. I had to bribe a bunch of my powerful vassals. I got a bunch of packs for that, or modifiers. Night effectiveness per dread. Night effectiveness learning +2. Cool. My guy's apparently obese. You know what? Bring the Scamini. Where's that option? Bring the Scamony. I did also lose a wet nurse. Wow, all the wet nurses are poor. Let's see. Decisions, wet nurse. We'll have a search for one. What have I even got in here? Bringing an Amazon, yeah. Right, he's not anything to do with me, so I'm just gonna publicly execute this idiot. I don't think he's related to me either. He's apparently one of my subjects though. He's like my brother or my cousin or something. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, some of these are Catholics. Rip Bozo. It'd be a right dick move if I killed that child, wouldn't it? It's classed as tyranny. I have done that before though. Someone decided to upset me, so I kind of executed the child. You're good. You're poor. How old is Malmfrior? She's 31. So I'll pay the 900 gold to have her and hope she don't die in like 5 years. This is technically fighting on my land, so I'm just gonna go kick the ass. Bring me something exotic, bro. This dude becomes my rival. Bro, their entire army's dying. I mean, most of my army's dying as well, but... Huh, what else can he do? Yeah, they're gonna get absolutely no diffed. Yeah, they just got no diffed. See, if I white piece them... Oh, to be fair, if I white piece them, I don't think I do gain stress. I thought I gained stress because I'm ambitious. But apparently I don't gain stress. That's interesting. But I kind of don't want to white piece him. I want to enforce my demands because that'll give me some dread. Right, so... Yo, Davies, how's it going, man? Apologies for not streaming the last few days. I was hungover yesterday and I was drinking the other day. funny thing, heir of an heir is a genius and unmarried. My queen is also a genius. When I die, I marry that grandkid to her. All their kids will be genius. Yeah. Yeah, we 100% are winning this one. Like, they're actually getting no diffed. It was close at the beginning, but I've been using the age-old tactic of luring them onto my land and beating them with years of experience on my own land. It's just such a good technique. Like, I know obviously a lot of people will probably do that, but it just really is a good technique. And because some of these are Catholics, I can even have my Holy Order. A new age of knowledge is upon us. University has been founded in the realm of King Dogemeat of Italy. Ah! Go on, Dogemeat! CK3 is getting closer again. I hesitated, playing Oblivion, lol. Unfortunately, it do be like that. Let us venture inside, I'm sure of it. What's it? Sweaty, tired, and in need of food. A long day of training with the troops is coming to the end. As we search for a place to camp, we spot an abandoned castle in distance. Taking a bite of an apple, I declare, this is where we'll make camp tonight. You know what? Let's go in the fucking castle. Darkness, dampness, and desolation reign inside the castle. All trace of life's gone. Peering upon the decaying stairs, I spot what might be the remnants of lush tapestries and old paintings. Looking down the spiraling steps, I see only darkness. 92%, you face your fears and become brave. 7%, I swear that shadow just moved. Is that blood? What was that sound? So 7% chance I'd become an absolute paranoid pussy. Or money. I think we all know what we're going for, chat. Damn it. I wanted more money. There's a 60% chance of getting 1,500. Right. I can appoint a successor to the head champion. My cousin Gormless can do it. Highlighted the CK3 tab, played Oblivion anyway. First among office bearers also needs. What do you do? Max size of archer regiments. The only one who can do it's my court artificer. I mean, I guess I forced my court artificer to be a champion then. I can't remember what the fuck it was called though. Kalinkianus or something. There he is. I have BG3 and CK3 downloaded on my computer, that's it. And honestly, that's all you really need. They're two goated ass games. I have a fair amount of games on my PlayStation and my Xbox. Alright, they're losing. So we'll send the first army of Häagen-Dazs. You can go there. Need 70 bones to play BG3. Watching Rick's hella interested. Honestly, BG3 is so fun. Yeah, Häagen-Dazs like the ice cream. As you know, my references are a bit scattered. A bit scattered everywhere. who has been arrested. Will ransomer. Right, got a bunch more people. Who are you? You're someone who it's bad if I kill. Same with you. I wonder if I've got enough money to actually go to uni right now. That guy's called Mustache. They made that up, no real words, they were going for style. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of things are made up, aren't they? You know what, I wonder what happens if I torture this guy. I'll lose some stress. That guy looks like a right little bowl-cut troll goblin. We're gonna recruit the bowl-cut troll goblin. I gained 12 dread. I don't care if he'll hate me a bit more. I get 12 dread for killing that guy. I'm sure they'll get over it. I'm sure I'll be able to scare them into loving me. I'm starting to sound like an actual dictator now, aren't I? And scare them into loving me. We're going to build a wall. Keep the Mongolians out and they're paying for it. I actually think I might need to get over there and just beat them with a wet fish. Like, send my armies over there to beat them with a wet fish. Because I actually am done with this war, I just want it over now. I mean, I could obviously white peace, you know. That's what a smart person would do. They'd just white peace. But, I'm also stubborn. And not my rule and me. I'm stubborn. I ain't white peacing these pussies. They wanted some, so I'll give it them. I know there's an easier way of doing this, but yeah, I don't care. Oh yeah, I was gonna send my guy to uni, wasn't I? I should be able to go to uni. I mean, I literally am sat on a uni. Yeah, we'll just go to uni in Paderborn. I don't even need to hire a cultural ambassador because I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally, I live here. This is mine, I own it. Boom, $3,000. We're going to uni. Oh, that's cute. They're sending the rest of the bullshit army to me. I hope they get congenital warts. I don't even know who she is, but I'm imprisoning her. I don't know what she's done. An affair, apparently. Did I imprison them both? I imprisoned them both. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can kill him. Yeah, dynastic kinslayer. I can't even release him for a weak hook. That's lame. I can ransom hair though. They're just gonna get no diffed. Much more successful. Come on, no diff them. There we go. No diffed. Use just pussies. Right. And then they can just like take this place. And I guess they can just like follow these idiots up here. Don't have time for your nonsense, Orbe. I'm trying to learn here, woman. Don't have time for your babbling and rattling. Corrals constructed in Wiedenbrook. Lol, they actually want to fight. They're like, you know what, I think we can win this. It's like, no, get absolutely no diffed. 1% chance he's killed by me. Yeah, massively more successful, nice. I don't even know where they're going. Like, effing off to England by the looks of it. Bilstein. I wish it was just like a button I could press where it just sent all of these to like get like different resources to just like gather their own resources. Because honestly, clicking on them all separately is kind of irritating. But that's Crusader Kings for you, I guess. Well, not even just Crusader Kings, just any tactical RPG. Well, I think I just got critical stress. Oh, no, I didn't gain any stress. Fair enough. 4th Army for Mark. And that's 1st Army of Hagen. And that's... Do not send a 1st Army back. Oh no, I must have left them there. And Odin's Valkyries. They're at the bottom. Cool. Right. Now they're spread out. Oh, fuck yeah, spread it. You know what, we can just wait. We can just wait these idiots. It's not like we're gonna win. So we'll just wait until they decide to come back down. And if they come back down, I'm just gonna no-diff them. Maybe... Why not? Hey, they like me. University connections for 10 years. Diplomacy +1. I don't even care if he's caught. I'm not paying him 450 gold. Little bitch. Huh, I've got another son. Right, I'm getting so many different kids. Holy hell, is that 3 kids I've had and I've completely... I've had another 3 kids and I've just been absolutely ignoring it. Well, you know, I do that all the time, so... Why would I stop a habit that I always do? The fact that I'm 32 and I already have 11 kids there. Wait, he's got a kid. He ain't got an education. Change the Guardian. We'll do another stewardship one. Stewardship. You can do it, I guess. Was them 2 twins? Huh, them 2 is twins, playing a girl twins. Fair enough. I just accidentally poured some of that lemonade all down my face. What an absolute dirty bastard. Ugh. So, now I need to marry some of these off. You're already betrothed. Let's see, find age. I might actually have to wait because I've already been taking up the good ones. I don't even think there'll be anyone with like 3 traits anymore that are relatively youngish. Or at least not the 3 best traits. Yeah, wild, it's almost 1300. What's this, like episode 19 or something? I'm sure this is episode 19. Oh wow. Nephew. I mean, that's crazy. Like, that kid was crazy good. Yeah, so some of these children are going to be like really good. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the finishing date for this. I am obviously playing through all the way to the end because this is the Ironman challenge. I kind of have to end it right at the end, or unless like the game just self-implodes and everyone in my family contracts smallpox and meet the Grim Reaper. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I've already beat smallpox once, so I'm sure I can do it again. Honestly, there's not really that many good heirs that I can marry to. I mean, obviously, I could wait for a bit. My hostage, I could force my hostage to marry my son. That's kind of harsh in all honesty. Hey, by the way, you're marrying my son. I know you're my hostage, but enjoy. Oh, there we go. Albino long dick. Cool. King Dingleberry finished his, King Dingleberry the Brilliant. We'll be the judge of that, mate. God, look at that. A Starru everywhere. Oh, it's what you like to see. Obviously, them 2 places are owned by me. They're not part of my realm, which is why they're Catholic. Damn. Hold up. They've taken another place. They are doing good down there. They've taken them 2 places because it started off just C-Fax or S-Fax, whatever you want to call it, C-Fax, and then they took Madeira, and then they took Cairwan, and then like Gibbs and West Commander followed, and then they took this Tabasa place, and then like they've just taken them 2. It's because it's King Dingleberry, who's the King of Poland. He's got like 20-odd thousand men. And then there's Ireland, who's got like 15,000. So, like, they're doing very well down there. Also, apparently they're against war. They're at war with me. I don't even understand why he's at war with me, unless he's just raiding me. I don't know. But I'm interested. Apparently that's a vassal war. Again though, I don't understand why it's a vassal war when they can't actually wage war without my say-so. So I'm calling cap on the vassal wars. I don't care as long as he has something to teach. There we go, I can get another one of these, living off the land. I lost the trait Brilliant Strategist. I gained the trait Exalted Warlord. So that was from a 4 to a 5, I think. And I gained 3 martial packs. Yeah, 4 to a 5. And I got this random book, Norse Nature and Care of Dogs. Fair enough. That's kind of wild. So we'll get Sappers, Strategist, Spouse, Peace Accepted. What's that? Spouse Opinion plus 50, Skills from Spouse Council Tasks plus 25. Honestly think I might just have to go down the middle one. I mean, obviously the Knight skill's good, like Knight effectiveness, but I want to get like down to the prepared conscription. Also, obviously need hard rule, so people stop like trying to fight me. So yeah, we've already pretty much won this war anyway. And the only other person who's any good against us will be the Mongolian Empire. I don't really have to worry about anyone else, just them idiots. Prisoners can be ransomed. I didn't even realise I had ransomable prisoners. I can demand some more hostages. What have you done? Fornicator. Yeah, we'll just arrest you. Arrest you and let you back out. But yeah, I've heard that the African campaign can be a little bit chaotic, a little bit savage. That's partially the reason why I haven't decided to do an African campaign, just because of how difficult people say it is. I mean, I guess everything's difficult if you can't play the game, which I'm hoping that I have shown to, well, mainly myself. I don't really care what anyone else thinks, but especially myself, that I can play the game. I don't think I'd get this far in this amount of time if I couldn't actually play the game. What are these factions against me? Yeah, so they're too weak. They're not going to be able to rise up against me anytime soon. My dread's only at 43, which is wild. I'd have thought my dread was a bit better. Screw it. Let's spow my uncle Sam. I can gain 12 dread by wounding him. You know what? My guy's probably a bit of a bastard, isn't he? So let's wound him. And we gain a bit more of that dread. Where's Under Siege? Over there. I mean, I should probably go over and just show him what's up. You test my speechcraft, this'll be fun. To start, who has no brain and he's going into dungeons? Yeah, let's try and win this. Beats me. Even though I had an 85% chance of winning. What was that? Your neighbour, Grand Prince Tascany, has won against your uncle, Dogemeat. So Dogemeat was fighting for down here. I don't know where, though. I don't know where Tascany is. Oh. Oh, he was trying to take somewhere up here. Ah, okay. Bro, why did you not invite me into this? You said it was a holy war. Bro, you're the same religion. Technically you're Ossetiano Norse, but you're still a Staru. Like, I should have 100% been invited to that war. You know, I'm gonna go down there and no diff them. I know it's probably gonna cost me a bit of money, and that's what I didn't want to do, but they're starting to now take some land, so I think I'm gonna have to just charge my troops down there. I didn't want to, like, spend any money disembarking and going down there, but I'm gonna have to. Something real weird happened. Your character started rain, and I got your new heir is this guy, but no reason was given or found. That's crazy. That should be enough to know diff him, right? About 35,000. Holy shit, I got a daughter. My champion was scheming against my champion. Fair enough. Oh yeah, that's easy enough to no diff. I'll just keep these few troops here just in case. You exposed the lover secret. Fair enough. Let's arrest him. Wait, that mill wasn't what I had equipped, was it? No. Thank God. Oh yeah, I had this lame lucky falconry glove. Huh. Monthly martial experience. Okay, not lame. We'll unequip that and we'll put this falconry glove on. That's wild. I thought the falconry glove was just going to be really lame, but apparently not. Demand a hostage from them. Ransom them. I'm gonna pardon my champion. What have you done? You're a witch, a fornicator, an adulterer. Oh wow, I sent 60,000 down there to absolutely wreck them. Wait a minute. Is someone trying to take my land down here? Is that what's been happening? Because that's wild if someone's been... I think it's a random army. I don't think they're affiliated to me. Or the enemy. Well, I captured some fool. Well, let's just take back this land here. Take back this land down here. And it should be enough to win the war. War base. I don't know where War base is. No, so they're obviously not like affiliated to anyone. Yeah, if I just take this one place, then that's this war one. Absolutely no diff. Disband my armies. Boom. That's what you get for messing with me, sunshine. You get absolutely dirt. Oh wow. All of them who want a lower authority are all in prison. Let's see if I can ransom any of them for money. You and you. That need to change their contracts. Scratch my ear. I got ear scratched. I have enough renown points. That's cool. Alright, let's have a little look. I was going down the erudition tree, wasn't I? Cool. Right. Now we've got like 30 odd people. Basically, anyone who's part of my dynasty, I don't really want to be beheading. But anyone else, they can get no diffed. I'm no longer obese, that's cool. I'm at 100 dread, so I don't actually really need to be beheading anyone else now. Because that's all I wanted. I just wanted to be at max dread. I got an unpressed claim. Nice. Because once I'm at full dread, most people won't even want to raise up against me. He wants a kingdom of Pomerania. Then he can suck my big fat toe. And he wants Vasta Goatland. He can also suck my toe. Vasta Goatland. He can keep his grubby little mitts away from Vasta Goatland. My god, my money just shot up from ransoming these idiots. So I probably should go down the stewardship tree at some point. Just to have that little increase on my money. There we go, you can be nicknamed a Prince of Fashion. Oh man, I had sheep kebabs with rice earlier. So nice. What's everyone else eating today? I don't want to be GEY. We'll go to his hunter. Pork steaks and mashed potatoes when the time comes. Throw some tuna in mac and cheese. Unironically, tuna and mac and cheese is actually nice. But I will just say, and this might be my autism, I don't know what, the shape of a pasta matters when it's tuna. Now, give me the shells. I don't know if that's because my brain associates shells with fish, but the shell pasta with tuna and cheese, obviously the white sauce. You gotta have the white sauce, which is a staple in mac and cheese. Even those little weird twirls, because the flakes of tuna, they sort of like get wrapped around the flakes, and it's nice. But I wouldn't want the Action Man bow ties with it. Wasn't Gorm already one of my knights? So I need to force Gorm to be one of my knights. There we go. Force him. Boom. You're now my champion. And I can also increase the size of my men-at-arms. Or at least Vigman and Bondi. Which I may as well do, because I'm not at war yet. That's a point. That's a point. Do I risk delving into stewardship now? Because it's going to take me... it's only going to take me three points to get prepared conscription. I could probably do that before the next war. I just want prepared conscription because that's me army gold as a whole. I believe that involves the men at arms as well, because it's just army gold as a whole. Yeah, we'll just keep with this. We'll just roll tide with this. And I absolutely love mac and cheese. I'm an absolute fiend for mac and cheese. You gain necklace of ostrich shell beads artifact. Fair enough. Let's have a look at that artifact. It's probably rubbish. Yeah, most of these are rubbish. Attraction opinion. Straight up destroyed. How old does my child have to be to go to university? Because, I mean, he's pegged as my next ruler. Because he's got all three of the best traits. But I don't know if I want to risk him being my next ruler. Because a lot of my children have a tendency of dying. But out of my kids, that one's my best. So I love it when I have a younger one who can take over. Like, actually, this kid is one. He has all three of the best traits. So I might actually make that kid my heir. Because he's got, like, all three of the best traits. So you can actually be my designated heir. Just because when I have them take over, I don't want them to be too old. You know what I mean? Because when they're too old, you're fighting all these civil wars by yourself. I mean, she would unironically have made a really good ruler if it wasn't for the fact that she's a bleeder. You know what, I'll just marry her off to vassal, maybe. He's no longer there. Alright, well, we'll go with age. Let's marry you off to someone who hopefully isn't like a cousin or something. I think I might have to marry her off to some, like, a cousin. Just because everyone else's stats tend to be really bad. Like, there's literally only my family who have decent stats. My family and my extended family, they have, like, the best stats. Everyone else is kind of mid, at best. Right, we'll go with this dude. I know Long Dick. I know they're related, but I also don't care. There we go. I've sent my kid to uni. Hopefully that'll do something good. Hopefully he'll get a lot better. This guy literally is just taking my money and he's just going on a ban at uni. 40% chance, but he probably will just run off with my money. Ah, I convinced him to pull himself together, nice. Right, we sent my heir off to university. Holy crud, another son. I mean, I do have the fecund trait, so, you know. I do need to educate that daughter. Oh, I thought the game was going to crash then. He's alright, he's alright. He ain't out special, but he's alright. We'll go down... You know, this guy can have Marshall, this kid. He can have Marshall. Why did it pick that guy for Marshall? I don't remember clicking on that guy. Alright, educate child. Right. No, I don't want him to... I don't want him to do it. Because he's not that good. Why is he the only person who can do it? He's bad at everything. Does the game just hate me because I've got that many kids? I don't know. The game just hates me because I've got that many kids, I think. Oh, there we go, change Guardian. Yeah, I think the game was just hating me because I have that many kids. Right, there we go. So you can actually get a martial education. I don't really martially educate any of my kids. And to be fair, I probably shouldn't martially educate him because he's not even Amazonian. I should have probably gone with the other two traits. In all actuality. But, yeah, no. How many living members in your dynasty? Probably about like 7,000, that's what it seems like. Let's have a little look. 2,208. So I'm not actually that far off. I was exaggerating with the 7,000, but yeah, I ain't actually that far off. Gonna quickly hydrate. I'm doing good for renown as well. Yeah, exactly. Suck it, Carlings. I'm doing good for renown as well. I've got all of warfare, all of law, all of blood, all of kin, nearly all of glory, but I don't really like for the last one. I mean, the general opinion plus 10 could be useful, and obviously max sway schemes, that's alright. But I'm going down the erudition tree. Just because I want base progress and council skills, impact on council tasks plus 10%. Like, the True Believer one could be decent. But yeah, like, I'm not really a fan of the Guile tree because I never go down the whatsamajigget. But they do have some decent perks like this. Monthly Tyranny, minus 0.05. Intimidated Vassal and Terrified Vassal tax. Natural Schemers, your intrigue is more. Your hostile scheme success chance plus 10%. I mean, just for that, the dread gain and a natural dread is pretty goated. But I should probably, like, go down one of these top trees, given the fact that these are new to the DLC things. Well, I believe they are. I haven't had them in the game when I didn't have the DLC. I think this one might be my Viking specifically one, like the Varangian adventure type stuff, which I should have really been going with originally, but I didn't, so, you know. That one's pretty good though. Can befriend vassals in each of your friend relations, gives you 3 vassal opinion, 2 popular opinion, and 1% tax. Like, that could be useful. But I've been yapping for a bit, so let's just roll tide. Also, my wife's pregnant again. What a whore! That's strange. I can't actually be a soulmate. Maybe it's just purely because she's 32. She's 23. How old are you? 25. I find it interesting that my kids are as good as they are with the concubines. Like, some of my concubines are kind of trash. Marshall. Yeah, let's increase my Marshall. But yeah, my guy's an absolute beast, especially given the fact that he's got 68 prowess. 29 Marshall and 68 prowess. He's one away from a goated number. We should take this. No, I want to play. I don't want to take the tradition back up. I want to play. Let me be musically inspired. Yeah, 69's definitely the best number. Nice. Can I even upgrade anything? I can upgrade that. We'll upgrade the fields to vast crop fields. Wiedenbroek. I think it's only monasteries we can do. Castle. We should probably castle the castle in castle. We don't have enough to castle the castle in castle. Also, apparently don't have maculations or whatever. Honestly, I might just see about Rome. Can't do any in Rome. What about Barry? I also need one more piece of land to call my own. I guess we'll just do something in Barry. Can I I can't upgrade the castle yet. Maybe just do the cow pastures. Or the farms and field. Yeah, farms and field. Boom. Now I'm broke again. Hey ho. Hey ho. You know what? I actually don't even want to... What's that? You hunt and slay... What? Manhunter? Yeah, I don't want to pay 1,500 to him. Let's hunt a man. Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. I'm not going to invade down here myself, but I just want to see how much land these can go. Oh mate, yeah, that's fine. I don't mind you asking that on stream. Job search is... I had an interview with a warehousing place, like warehousing distribution. They seemed to like me. The interview itself seemed to go well, so I'm hoping that they get back into contact with me this week. If not, it'll probably be next week. But yeah, I'm hoping they contact me soon. Oh, it's King Dogemeat who's teaching my son. By Odin, I hope he doesn't have to fight one. Holy shit, this guy looks like he's been eating a lot of butter. He looks fat as hell. Now, I ain't gonna body shame anyone because I'm fat myself. However, this guy looks like he could eat me. And he actually managed to avoid the wolves, which is kind of good. What have these done? You're an adulterer. What about you? Well, I'll just pardon these. I don't think I need to be killing people. You're gonna pay me 15 gold for this idiot in jail. Cool. Who else have I got locked up? I've only got him locked up now. That's alright. I can unlock a new perky pack. So let's go down the left-hand tree, because we want that prepared conscription. Also, I'm curious. Huh. Exalted Warlord puts your stewardship up by 3 as well. That's interesting. Monthly martial lifestyle plus 50%. Monthly stewardship plus 25%. That's interesting to know. That the Exalted Warlord gives you some stewardship experience bonus. That's very interesting. What was I looking at anyway? I got distracted. Strategist. Was it that? Advantage penalties, yes. Right, crosses river and straits without advantage penalties. Cool. Cool. No, it's just my men at arms randomly went up, didn't they? Like the size of them randomly went up, and I was just trying to work out why. But it could have been because one of these leveled up. Potentially. Need to look at my court positions. Antiquitarian's good. Ain't got anyone better. Wetness is good. I won't have anyone better for that. My essential's good. You're excellent, so you can do that. Cool. Cool. I was going to have some steaks earlier, but I couldn't be arsed. I was kind of full anyway. I got 4 nice ass steaks. You know, I'm sure this person's been delving south, this Scotland. I'm sure they've been going more south into Ruthenia. I'm fairly certain Bavaria has also been going a bit more right. Huh. King Dingleberry's wearing a mask. King Dingleberry's probably going to die soon. Not going to lie. Well, let's hope that whoever his son is good. Fine manual martial arts. That was a good one, I think. I'm sure that was a good one. What's this do? That's kind of cruddy. Oh yeah, I had this manhunt skull. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. What's... Oh, for fuck's